everything. There we go. There we go. What is going on, my gamer gauntlets? Y'all know we got to get everything set up, situated, share the links to everybody. But it's been a while. It's been a hot minute due to weather and injuries. But we are here. We are here to do Save Point Podcast. It's been a minute. But we can all agree that a lot of good games dropped, right? Trailers.
Yeah, a lot of trailers.
Yeah, a lot
They're
of
still
trailers.
coming out and still being processed, but it's a lot of good announcements for sure.
Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, so there's a lot between Summer Game Fest, PlayStation State of Play, Xbox, and Nintendo Direct. It was a lot of great things that like happened. Like I was very shocked and surprised to see a lot of these good games that we finna get. And one of the games definitely took me by surprise, but we'll get into that later. But what are some of the games that everybody's looking forward to?
One of them for me is KH4 for sure. KH4 just dropped another mini trailer showing a lot of characters. They're one in the main course of the games, like Viola, the person with the different color eyes. He's actually from one of the ones I didn't play. It was one of the mini DS ones.
Okay.
I didn't play, but they're bringing a lot of characters that we haven't seen in the main storyline from those games that weren't played a lot, and adding them to this. KH4 is going to explore a new city, more connected with Final Fantasy, and of course we're down on Goofy. And with that city metric, we're going to touch more of stuff like Avengers, since Disney owns properties like Avengers and Star Wars. Looking forward to seeing that. I know they're keeping it tight on wraps until a lot of development, but the announcement is that they're hopefully going to drop either late quarter of fourth quarter, because it goes by quarters. It's 4 quarters per year, and so they were saying hopefully fourth quarter, so about hopefully by Christmas of this year or by first quarter next year. And so that's, for me, that's the best one.
Zell, what you got? One of your best ones.
The top one for me, I would say The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. I hope they really what's up? I hope they really go all out. I hope they go all out, and I think that's what they're trying to do. And I'm like, yo, that's a beautiful way to put the cherries on top. You know what I'm saying? Giving it one more go around and then going all out with it on the new gen system. We're going to bring back this classic masterpiece. A lot of y'all missed it. Those who know. But Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, that alone would make me say, you know what? I think I might have to go get me a Switch just for that one goddamn big game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I ain't had a Nintendo in a minute. I ain't really bought a Nintendo system in a minute. I've been buying PlayStation the last few go rounds. But that Legend of Ocarina Time, I'm like, hey, that one really stood out to me for sure. A few more, we'll get to that, but yeah, that's one that stood out to me for sure.
Man, I don't know. For me, it was like, matter of fact, I got notes. I got notes. I literally was watching each one and jotting down notes for this because I feel like gaming is gonna go back to what it originally was back in the PS2 time frame. I mean,
just PVE, like instead of PvP.
Yeah.
PvP games become more stressful as competitive gaming become a bigger market, but I think competitive gaming is such a saturated market now because of just how things come out. And like me and Don were playing Overwatch earlier, And the new character Cheyenne just came out. She's an awesome character. Good. She has dual pistols. She's able to do this old like Reaper, but she can move. She has a motorcycle. She can travel and shoot it at people. But it's just those games become stressful, and so going back to PvE games, that creates a more stress-free environment where everybody can enjoy the process of it. Like I just saw uh, in that announcement, it was talking about Wolverine. Wolverine will not be an open world game. It will be a linear story game to where it feels like everything meaningful. When you're doing a lot of like these open worlds, sometimes you just do random stuff and you feel like you're not doing anything impactful to move forward through the story. And so,
but look, there's one thing I can say. I heard everything you said, bro. You right about a lot of stuff you said. One thing I say though, PvP is cool and shit, but like it's not really a lot of art to it sometimes. Sometimes, like you say, it can get oversaturated and shit. And you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers cheating, hacking shit. And then it's like, then you get to find yourself like, damn, am I gonna cheat too? And then it's like, what am I really doing? You know what I mean? So you eventually, I feel like it's not an art to it. Is that Soldier?
Yeah, Soldier.
Super Soldier, what's up? What's the deal? Yeah, I feel like PvE or just single player games, there's so much art to a lot of them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's a meaning to most classic masterpiece single player games.
I'm confused.
That's why, no, but let's be real.
No.
Single player games still dominate the market for real. Single player games are still like Ghost of Yotei, God of War, and all of that shit. Zelda, like we just talked about.
That's what he was basically saying. Your argument is the same as his argument. You just went deep into it.
Nah, but what I'm saying, no. He's saying, no, I heard what he said too. He was saying PvP is more the thing now though. It kind of is. But all I'm saying is it's an art to a lot of single player games still. Like it just be an art to it. Like even though you're just by yourself playing this fucking game, like Ghost of Yotei or something, it's an art piece. It's a story and it's an art piece.
I already did, you fool.
But also, what's the name where winds meet? That's an art piece too.
Yeah.
So that's an art piece too. But every PvP and shit, that is not always an art piece. So it's like, okay, it's a lot going on.
It gets boring. You start checking out.
That's
like,
why single
Marvel Rivals.
That shit's still cool. It's still cool, but single player games.
For a while. Yeah.
Single player games are still a great.
Yeah,
a great thing to have when you really just like on some like.
They're therapeutic because it creates that.
Hell yeah, it's an art piece, man. If it's a good game for real. Hell yeah.
I'm already in my third run of Mouse PI. I'm on my third run. I'm trying to trophy it. I just got one of the ultra rare trophies when they had to max out all the weapons. So I got that. I got a few more to get, but I think I only have like 6 other trophies to get. But nah, that game takes you back to the average, like Game Boy-esque level of awareness and stuff like that, and just can turn off your brain, not think too heavily about it, and just enjoy it. And actually enjoy it to the point where you're not yelling at the screen or at the person. You may be in discomfort of certain situations and be like, okay, this is aggravating. But you still find a way. Yeah.
Barely even that.
Yeah, there may be some annoying parts, but overall, it's very therapeutic and very because the thing about it, like most of our hand-eye coordination and stuff like that comes from those moments in those single player games where we get those reaction, understanding, and our learning mechanisms of trying to adapt. Like, okay, I lost to this boss 3 times this way. Maybe if I try to do it this way, okay, this. Like when Josh used to play God of War, sometimes he would have to just sling off on me. But the other times he'd be like, hey, can't just sling off on him.
Right.
Yeah. God of War definitely made you, especially like the PS2 God of War. Them damn puzzles was mad annoying, bro.
Yeah.
Them puzzles was mad annoying. But like you said, hand-eye coordination. And that's why we're able to problem solve now, man.
Yeah.
Like, I work with a group of kids. I work in the school district, so I see like And my number one word, they know it is problem solve. Figure out life. Because ain't nobody always going to be there to help you out.
They don't understand none of that shit.
But the games we had growing up, we had to figure that out.
First off, life in general was survival mode. And then when you play a game, we had Unleashed games and shit. San Andreas. God of War.
Man.
Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
I remember we were talking about this the other day. Like, we shouldn't have even probably been playing half of the shit we was playing.
Oh, yeah. We wasn't supposed to play half of the games that we played back then.
Messing around with the shows or the games, none of that shit. Half of that shit we
Family Guy game, Futurama, all that shit, bro. We wasn't supposed to be watching that or playing.
Exactly. I was just gonna say not even watching that shit.
We was supposed to watch it or play it, but I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like,
our shit was different, bro. Our shit was different, like.
That's why I don't understand why today age is so soft. So soft. You grew up with
different, bro.
South Park.
Hell yeah.
Come on, man.
Man, that shit was off the chain. South Park. Boondocks and shit.
Beavis and Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead and shit, man.
We getting off.
Beavis and Butthead, though. Nah, but you being real, though. You really being real. Tenchi Muyo and shit.
Oh, man, yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? I was just talking to somebody about Tenchi Muyo. Like, shit like that. Yu Yu Hakusho and shit. Berserk. Even though Berserk is a little too far. Yeah,
oh, man.
That shit a little too far for any
Berserk.
generation. Yeah, that shit a little too far for any generation. But I'm just saying shit like that. Yeah, Cowboy Bebop and shit. Like, man. There's still beauty in making art pieces, man. So that's what I hope these developers and directors and shit keep in mind, man, when they trying to get profit off all this shit. How we be catching them sometimes.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all motherfuckers be just trying to grab cash. And we be catching y'all red motherfucking handed over here at GamerGauntlet. A lot of y'all corporations and shit just be trying to grab cash. And we know, we see it. We see it. But a lot of y'all don't always win. A lot of y'all motherfuckers. Yeah, we see it. A lot of y'all niggas just trying to grab cash, gang.
Just trying to grab cash, huh?
Facts. Then they be mad when a nigga don't buy the DLC. Like, nigga, that shit trash, man. Nigga, that shit trash, fool. Y'all knew that shit was trash, gang.
But look, let me go ahead and tell y'all my
yes,
game.
Yes, sir.
And I was just like, oh, man, wow, I wasn't really expecting that. But Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee.
Yeah, that's it.
When I got home from Kimo Kauai, and somebody literally said, yo, they're remastering Godzilla. I said, huh? Which one? 2004 Godzilla? Which Godzilla we talking about? I get home and I watched that trailer. I said, oh, hell nah. This can't be real. I got the OG game over there. Y'all know I did some videos. I got the OG game sitting right over there. So when I saw that, after seeing Rayman, after seeing Spyro, after seeing them doing the 1996 Tomb Raider or 98? The Tomb Raider on the PS1?
Oh, yeah. Those were two big announcements, too, that they did. We finally get a new Spyro game. Officially a game.
Yes.
Not a remake.
We got shot there.
Because I played the remake on his system and it just reminded me how much it pissed me off as a child.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Jay.
That's the first.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Jay, what's up?
Hey, Wiz in the house. What's up,
Spyro was the first console game I ever beat in my life. That was the first one I ever beat, like, fully by myself. Every other one I had to have help, like on 64 and Mario and all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Link, all that shit I needed help, but like
Spyro
is that. So that's what I'm looking forward to see. They have more. It's gonna be better mechanics because as you saw in the trailer, you can fly fully without having to glide. You can fucking fly as a dragon and don't have to do all that dumbass bullshit to fucking fly. But
that gliding used to be
man.
Off, man.
Couldn't move nowhere. Fully.
Here's a baby dragon though, bro. Here's a baby dragon.
I don't give a damn. Baby dragons can fly too.
That's what I said. We went through 3 games and
3 generations of this nigga can't fly.
Still can't fly. We on a PS2 now. This nigga still can't fly. He made it to Xbox and he still can't fly. Still can't fly, bro. Still can't fly.
Hit a couple of steps by then.
Man, still can't fly. That shit crazy. 2 generations of video games. 2 generations of consoles. Still can't fly. 3. Because they remastered it.
On PS5.
They remastered it and still can't fly.
That shit crazy.
Oh man. But yeah, that's one of the games. So, hey, what's some of the games that y'all was excited to see or y'all looking forward to? You played the Kingdom Heart, Jack and Dexter, and what was the third one that they said it was mixed with?
The what?
It's called Dust Fade. It's a Kingdom Heart knockoff, basically.
Oh no, I saw that shit. No, fuck no.
I downloaded the demo. It's actually not that bad. It reminds me of literally Kingdom Hearts. What we said, Jack and Dexter, and some other old school, Ratchet and Clank. It reminds us like of that.
And that's what they use too. That's the crazy thing about it. They came out and said it. They came out and said it. That's what they.
You're gonna make me mad and want Kingdom Hearts 4 right now.
Well, hopefully, this is what I also was saying in the video of mine too. I really think and really believe that we're going back into what gaming is supposed to be, right? I think we're going back to what gaming is supposed to be. I think they're looking at the PS2 days. I think they're looking at the Xbox days, and even the PS3 and 360 days. And they're like, this is where we was peak. This is where we was peak, right? This is exactly where we was peak. Where did we fall? You know what? Let's go back and let's remake or remaster some of these games. Mm-hmm. Or give us a brand new game. Spyro, brand new game. Right? Onimusha, Way of the Sword. Brand new game. That's not a remake, remaster. They already did those. We getting a brand new game into the entry. So it's like we're going back to what it used to be. And they're just starting off small with Godzilla and Spyro and Rayman. I was excited to see Rayman. So I think if we support it, we got to support it though. That's the thing. We got to support it some way, some shape, somehow, some form. We got to support the Spyro game, the Fable game, like all those other games we got to support. So they could see that, oh, this is what's working. We could get a Sly Cooper game next probably. We don't know where the hell Sly is at in Egypt right now. From where he left off on 3. Mm-hmm. Oh, midnight. Oh yeah, midnight releases. Man, y'all been to midnight releases with me before, huh?
For what?
Remember when GameStop used to do midnight release?
Oh yeah,
man. We need to bring that back. That would be lovely. Midnight releases. Imagine a midnight release for Fable.
I'm gonna try, man. The thing about it, I think the next one will probably be right before GTA comes out. Will probably be Pokemon. Pokemon will probably be the only one where it'll just have like
the midnight release.
Yeah, because that one is just pure. Because we haven't got a dual Pokemon game since Shield and Sword, or Violet and.
Oh yeah, Scarlet and Violet.
That was 3 years ago?
I couldn't stand that game. I'm not gonna lie.
Because I don't know. I think they ran out of creativity. I think the next Pokemon one is a good reset for it because they're gonna take a lot of they're taking out a lot of out of Hispanic mythology, and that's why it's wind and water. So we're gonna get some type of wind legendary and some type of water legendary. And I told Dami made a joke. He was like, "Damn, they just left Groudon off. It's just Rayquaza and and what's the name now? And they just want to leave Groudon off." Which makes sense. I was like, Kyogre and Rayquaza was the most popular out of it. Ruby was still a good selling. Ruby was a good selling point, but
yeah, it was.
Sapphire was just Kyogre, just a type difference. Made it better.
Yes, random black guy. I said that we're getting every remake, remaster, or a sequel, but Sly Cooper has not been touched. Hey, have y'all noticed Sucker Punch was nowhere to be found during none of these game awards or none of these game like showcase? The new game that they supposed to be working on wasn't even showcased. I don't even know what Sucker Punch is doing. But what they need to do is to go ahead, listen to the people, and go ahead and give us Sly 5, or I'll take a remake.
I think that company is under, I think, new management right now, and so that's why it's hard, because remember they was going to drop the movie and they backed out from the movie because they felt like the audience pool wasn't big enough. I think with the next part with Slides, either two things, either completely revamping the story, because we can't. I mean, they can do the graphics and do another remake, but it'll be just the same game. Like, I want a completely different other.
Well, you know, the first boss that we fought was supposed to be the third boss, and the third boss was supposed to be the first boss.
That makes
Kung
sense.
Fu Panda King, right?
Yeah.
He was the one that we were supposed to fight first. And
he was the
frog.
He was the fourth one.
Yeah.
Panda was the fourth one, and then the crocodile was the third.
The frog went in. Mm-hmm. It was him and the frog that was supposed to swap.
Okay.
So Panda King was the original first person we were supposed to go against. But I think they said they switched it because if you would have got that ability at the beginning of the game, the entire game would have been cracked for you. Like, you would have been...
Oh, yeah. That damn deflecting those fucking fireworks.
Yeah. So that's why they made it. But they didn't really switch everything up or the dialogue of it. So I was like, oh, okay. But I like... If we revamp it, where we going to go with it? True. What we going to do? Because the 1, 2, and 3 was beautiful. Beautiful. And 4 wasn't that bad. It's just they switched up the art design for it. But I feel like we did like the story, though.
Mm-hmm.
He went back in time to meet a lot of his ancestors, and he's stuck in Egypt. So it's like, all right, what are we going to do? What's going on? And then y'all just left us there in the PS3 time frame. Just stuck like Chuck. Why? I would never understand. This ain't in the chat. What y'all talking about, man?
Look like Super Soldier got a hot take. Look,
man.
He done typed the whole paragraph on your ass. Hold up. Soldier done typed the whole paragraph on his ass. I can't even see all of that right now, bro.
Easy. Gears of War, E-Day 2, Ninjala?
Wolverine 3. I like that.
What is that? You giving me what? Your top 5 games you're looking forward to? That's what is that? Also, while we at it, rank y'all showcase. Rank your favorite showcase. I want to know right now y'all favorite showcase from.
I'm glad you said that.
Boom, boom, boom. Who you want to go?
Oh, only thing I was thinking was how Soldier just talking about he got Gears of War number 1.
Number 1.
I'm like, bro, just go ahead, man. Change your whole brand
to Xbox.
Super Soldier is Xbox affiliated. You heard it here first. They're gonna give you a
Top
call.
4.
You getting a call soon, Soldier. You done jumped over the fence.
Man.
You done jumped over the fence.
Still our brother,
big
though,
dog.
man. We still
you still our brother, bro.
man.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. But you still our bro for sure, but you jumped over the fence on that one, big dog.
Man.
Yeah, bro, you done jumped over the goddamn fence on that one.
Yeah, jumped over the jump, man.
Hey, yeah, basically, dog.
Hey, I'm glad Fable coming to PlayStation.
That's
all I gotta say.
Look. I know y'all saw that video that I posted on my story where old buddy was saying how Xbox failed the showcase because they should have went on ahead and kept all that exclusive. Honestly, when I saw Fable, that time we was all on the game and I saw Fable, On the PS5, I said that's insane.
They're gonna make money though.
That's
because
insane.
look, Aku, at the end of the day.
Oh no, trust. If I'm a company and I'm only stuck to one brand, even if I'm PlayStation, I'm stuck to PlayStation. I'm not getting money from everybody. Not everybody have a PlayStation.
Fable finna go crazy. Fable finna go crazy. Now, as soon as the gateway open for Halo 2, for Halo and Fable to cross over, it's over. Because I know I'm definitely on it.
Once they see...
I'm definitely on it also.
Once they see the amount of money that come in from all consoles,
I'm on it.
They're not going to be like exclusive
Halo,
this, exclusive that.
Every Halo on PlayStation, I'm streaming it and shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm having content. Some Halo on PlayStation, I'm dialed in.
We should get Halo and we should all play it and stream it. Everybody's streaming now. Everybody's streaming, so we should most definitely do that.
I'm with it. And we do the campaign and all that for Halo. But Soldier, we not Xbox, Soldier.
Yeah, Twitch. Put that link in there again.
Hey, but we not Xbox though, Soldier. Soldier went Xbox on us, bro. You went Xbox on us, bro. So you want to know what, Soldier?
We've been trying to get him to do that. Look, I even have shorts on his phone that I got for him, and he still ain't posted yet.
Who's that random black guy?
You
don't have a YouTube channel?
Get your YouTube channel going.
I have it, but I just gotta post. I gotta post 50 shorts before I can go live on it or something.
I got you 5. No, I got you about 10.
RBG, come on, man. He said Halo's overrated. Come on, bro. RBG, we good right now, man. We good right now, brother. We good. Come on, man.
Is Halo overrated?
I know it's...
Chat, is Halo overrated?
Everybody calm down. Soldier jumped ship to Xbox, but everybody calm down. Just because Soldier...
Oh, man. AJ, I ain't know that about you, big dog.
Oh,
man. AJ switching up on us.
Xbox all the way.
AJ like you, though. You got all the consoles.
Oh, yeah. We talking
Soldier talking about Xbox is peak gaming. Oh, what are y'all trying to tell us right now?
Xbox is peak gaming?
What are y'all trying to tell us right now, bro? What are y'all trying to tell us right
Xbox is
now?
peak. Chat, hold on.
Hey, Wilson is skated on us.
Peak gaming, bro. It's not peak gaming. It's not peak.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
They had some heavy hitters. We can go toe to toe from PlayStation to Xbox. Y'all had some heavy hitters. But if the only thing you could always bring up is these 3 to 4 games, if you always got to say Halo, if you always got to say Gears of War.
That's a good point.
I can't think of nothing outside of Halos and Gears of War. Fable, if you always got to bring those 3 games up.
Forza Motorsport.
If you always got to bring those 4 games up.
Yeah. The list they got to always bring it up. So, Dead or Alive.
PlayStation.
Yeah, PlayStation gets some of the Dead or Alive that already crossed.
Come on, man. Dead or Alive.
I believe they had a Dead or Alive on Dreamcast, too.
Yeah, they had a Dead or Alive on the Dreamcast.
Yeah, all that
Come on, man.
Shit,
Sly.
Yeah, all that shit there, man.
Sly, Jack and Dexter, Ratchet and Clank, Kingdom Hearts. Come on, man. We just had way more exclusives, way more firepower than anything that y'all had, big dog. Now, don't get me wrong. I give props when props are due. I give flowers when flowers are due, brother. The 360, now that I'm going back and collecting a lot of the 360 exclusive games, y'all was on our ass on the 360 and PS3 time frame. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Killer Instinct on both consoles. But y'all was on our ass on the PS3 and 360 time frame. I'm not even gonna lie with the exclusives. I don't know what we really did with exclusives. We had Heavenly Sword. We had that PlayStation All-Star Battle with Royale or whatever. I'm trying to think of what else we really had. We had quite a other few games, but I give it to y'all on the 360. 360, y'all had a little bit more exclusives than we did. PS3 had The Last of Us. You're right. Infamous. You're right. Hold on. Infamous. You're right. It's not a betrayal move. It's money making move, big dog. I won't make money at the end of the day. It's no longer about being loyal to people. It's all about getting their money. That's why they switched over to Xbox. That's why they switched over to Nintendo. I want money from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Halo and Gears established multiplayer online gaming. I don't know. I feel like Call of Duty Black Ops established that for a lot of people. Halo might have like started it off, but I definitely feel like Call of Duty Black Ops took it over. Because at one point, all you heard people was, "Hey, you gonna hop on that Call of Duty? Yeah, you gonna hop on that Call of Duty?" I ain't never went to somebody, "You gonna hop on that Halo? You wanna hop on Halo tonight, big dog?"
That's how it was at one point, though, but it fell off, man. Halo fell off.
It's all right.
Halo had it for a minute, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I
remember
props
the
and
days.
props to do. Halo definitely had it for a minute. It started it off
Especially
for
in the
sure.
early days, yeah.
It started it off for sure.
Yeah, especially early Halo 2 online days.
That's because you're working.
Them goddamn days, boy. Hey, Halo 2, OG Xbox Halo 2 early online days.
Zombie Online, bro, is still online gaming.
If you know, you know. Who remember the early Halo 2 online days on OG Xbox? Who remember them days, man? Them days was crazy, bro.
Oh, Demon Souls. You're right. Demon Souls is exclusive.
Hey, them were some of the best days in gaming.
Yes,
real.
Doom ended up switching over to PlayStation.
Bro, that shit was harmony. That shit was beautiful gaming with Halo 2 OG on OG Xbox. Online and shit. That shit was like peak, bro.
Xbox the main reason why we don't have free online no more.
They started it.
They started it. Yes.
Y'all set yourself up for y'all own demise.
Man.
How about that? Y'all ate good for one season, and then
they
y'all
got selfish, got greedy,
and then they fell off.
Got greedy.
They got greedy. They kicked ass that one season.
Then PlayStation said,
"Checkmate."
Hold on, we doing it for free. They making people pay, and they still we can do this too. Goddamn Xbox, come on, man.
Checkmate.
Come on.
Y'all ain't got nothing now. Yep, and PlayStation shit. But Xbox. They should have kept Fable. They should have tried to stick with their guns, man. That's the only thing. They're so worried about competing.
You're right.
Yeah, they always worried about trying to do what the next motherfucker doing. Stop worrying about what the next motherfucker doing. Just do what you do.
What you got going on.
Yeah, because that's what I feel
like. And that's why Nintendo do so well and so great.
You brought that up.
Nintendo do so well and so great. They saw
they don't miss
Sega was dying.
Yeah.
They saw Sega was dying. Sega had what? Sonic, Dreamcast. They saw it was dying. It was ahead of its time. I'm gonna do a video on that too. Dreamcast is definitely ahead of its time. And Nintendo was like, hey, look, you can still keep who you are, but we want your characters. We want your characters. You can still do whatever you want to do. If you make a game and put it on all platforms, cool. But we want your characters. And then boom, Sonic and Mario at the Olympics. Sonic and Mario this. Sonic and Mario that. Sonic. Hell, at one point, I forgot Sega even owned Sonic at one point. And I thought it was just straight Nintendo. Straight Nintendo. Nintendo got Mario. Zelda.
Donkey Kong, Kirby,
yeah.
Mario Kart, Mario Party, Mario Sports, Mario Sports in this bitch, Smash Bros, all that shit.
Yosemite Sam, man.
Yeah, Nintendo got all of that shit, man. Wii Sports and shit like that. Motherfucking Wii Sports and shit. Nigga, one of the best selling games all time on some dumbass shit. Like,
Halo's the reason why we have esports. That's cool. It might be the reason, but it wasn't the one that solidified esports and made it to what it is today. That's cool. I say this. There's no point of getting the Xbox
Hmm.
because everything's coming to PlayStation. Damn near everything is coming to PlayStation, and vice versa too. Honestly, I really don't think there's no point of having console wars
No point.
because it's out of
There's no
Microsoft and Sony's hand because
But you know
companies
what?
are seeing they making a lot more money when they go everywhere.
But you know what, bro? The winners, at the end of the day, the winners win. The winners focus on winning. PlayStation worry about what PlayStation fucking doing. Nintendo worry about what Nintendo fucking doing.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox caught up in what everybody else doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, y'all need to worry about what y'all doing. Maybe it'll something to stick. But y'all too worried trying to outdo PlayStation, trying to outdo Nintendo. You ain't gonna outdo them niggas where they already won us over at. That's why it's like y'all niggas need to try to win us over some other kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
But nigga, Nintendo won us over with certain shit. Everybody gonna play Mario, nigga. I don't care what I don't care what kind of video game ass nigga. I don't care if you don't even play video games at all, nigga. You know what Mario is, nigga. You know what I mean?
They said we need it for companies to compete, and they ran back. I said, "Come on, cool. We need drama, man, bro.
It's drama, okay, but it's like
I mean, but how
niggas
much
need
more
to
drama
be-
when on
we need
paper?
discipline. We need discipline too. Drama is cool and shit. Entertainment is cool, but we also need discipline and structure.
Discipline instruction.
Discipline and structure. Nintendo is discipline and structure.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean? And we finna do what we do to the max. We don't,
Now I'm sounding like Jiraiya.
we don't give a fuck about no GTA. We don't give a fuck about no
Hey,
Steam
they
Deck.
don't care about
We don't give
no.
a fuck about y'all modding shit. We
No,
don't
yes they
give a-
do.
We don't fuck
Now
about
they
y'all
do.
touching our shit.
Now they
Don't
do.
touch our shit. You can mod all that other shit. Don't you touch our shit, it's y'all ass. Yeah. Them niggas say you ain't touching our shit because you want to know why they're locked in. Nintendo stay locked in.
Man, winning
Everybody
every
know
lawsuit against them too, huh? Winning every lawsuit.
Bro,
Damn near every lawsuit.
Nintendo stay locked in. And guess what? They're going to keep coming out of nowhere with bangers because that's what they do. They're going to come out with a random Donkey Kong game
Right.
that set everything on fire. Then it's going to back up with a Zelda. Set
Yeah.
everything on fire.
Yeah.
Back up with a Metroid.
Yeah. And
Set
honestly,
everything on- you know what I mean?
honestly, if we really want to get down to the nitty gritty of it, if they really want to go and remake or remaster route, they can go back to NES. They can go back to the NES. They can go back to the Super NES
Hell yeah, bring a lot of shit back from the graveyard.
and make it look
Facts.
brand new, like it's supposed to come out. They can go back, boy.
Yeah, play that
Nintendo
monster,
can go
play that
back.
Monster Reborn card.
Yeah.
This motherfucker.
Yeah. Hey. Nintendo
Monster
of
Reborn
America
card,
and
yeah.
Tokyo and everywhere else. Y'all heard it here on GamerGauntlet first. We want our cut if y'all do that.
Bring shit back from the graveyard.
Just
Facts.
saying, we want our cut if y'all do that.
Big facts. Hell
Because
yeah.
they can really go back and
It's a
they'll
lot of
shut
shit.
everything down.
And
bro.
guess who could do that and be solid at that? Sega. But they was too worried about what PlayStation shit doing too.
I just feel like Sega was ahead of his time, though, bro. I
It
feel
was
like the
ahead of his
Dreamcast
time,
was ahead
but
of his
they
time.
still didn't do what they needed to do. They still was worried about what PlayStation doing.
But-
Still worried about. That's why they tried to keep up with PS1, and then PS2 dropped.
They ain't know what to do.
They had nothing.
They ain't know what to do.
They was like, we're done.
They ain't know what to do, bro. When the
But they
PS2
shouldn't have looked at it
dropped,
like that.
They said, we done. We can't compete.
They shouldn't have looked at it
They
like that.
said, man, F it. Let's give some of our profit or whatever to Nintendo.
I have a Sega Saturn now. I never had a Sega Saturn before. I have a Japanese Sega Saturn now. And this system lets me believe that Sega could still do a system, even right now.
I said
They
that.
just have to figure out how
I said that.
they're going to run their own race. And they need to stop trying to compete with everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
They need to figure out the ultimate way they can run their own race. And that's where they're letting themselves down and letting us down. They're letting the fans down.
I ain't play that one, Omega.
At the end of the day, we want a new Sega.
We do.
like Dreamcast when that shit first dropped
Man,
though.
y'all, I got into Dead or Alive because of the Dreamcast. That was such a beautiful fighting game, 3D style fighting game. I'm just like, yo, is this the future? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what gaming is supposed to be. This is what gaming is supposed to be.
Dreamcast was peak.
Dreamcast was ahead of his time, and like you said, they was trying to go toe to toe with PlayStation, PS2 drive. Dreamcast said, "Damn, we wasn't prepared for that."
You wasn't prepared.
But hold on though,
Sega said we wasn't prepared for that.
that was in America. The Dreamcast in Japan went way longer. Shenmue 2, that's over here, that's only on Xbox, is exclusive only on Dreamcast in Japan.
That shit crazy, bro.
So I don't know what happened in America, but in Japan, the Dreamcast lifespan kept going for a while. But excuse me,
What's up, Omega?
like I said in the video though, right? Make a Shenmue 3. Make a remake of Toe Jam and Earl from the first one. The second one, man. Hey, it's Sega.
That boy said
Toe Jam and Earl, man. Like, y'all seen us play Toe Jam and Earl 3, right? It's out. It's fun. Y'all go, boom. Guess what? We're going to remake all these games. But guess what? It's only on whatever console y'all decide to do. It's only on the Sega console. Now you got people turning heads. If you really want drama, Sega need to come on. Sega need to come on and do some stuff like that. What you said we all know, so it's the best fighting game. Ooh, that's a hot take. Soul Calibur is the best fighting game. Metroid Zero was a remake of the original Metroid.
I think it was probably the out of those during that time frame. It was you were dealing with Tekken, Mortal Kombat, and so I think Soul was the most
unique, probably.
Yeah, unique and semi-balanced because you can kind of figure out every character. Tekken was always a game where it was like everybody has their niche on the style that they like to play. If you play King, there's King players who aren't as grabby. There's King players who are more aggressive, with heavy hits and stuff like that, starter combos. But I think Soul Calibur was more etched on the timing and then character designs. I think there's versatility on that. Then they were the first ones to add, I think, Darth Vader and shit.
Vader, Yoda. And then the Nintendo version had Zelda. Link. Yeah. So that was cool. But I don't know, man. That's a lot, bro. That's a lot because right around when Soul Calibur was popping, Dead or Alive was popping too. That's tough. And then you got this guy, Street Fighter and Tekken and what else?
Yeah, that's my shit. I'm more definitely Street Fighter all day. Street Fighter, Tekken, King of Fighters, Guilty Gear.
There we go. Yeah, Guilty Gear.
King of Fighters, Fatal Fury, all of that. That's my shit there. Capcom, Marvel vs. Capcom, all of that kind of shit.
Soldier said the best fighting game is Mortal Kombat or Smash as far as overall.
I like Smash up there. Mortal Kombat is stale to me, but it's alright. It's mid. Mortal Kombat is mid to me now, man. That shit.
Which fighting game you think sold the most units?
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter?
I think Street Fighter sold the most units. Mortal Kombat, yeah.
I want to go with Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat might be up there, but I think Street Fighter still, because Street Fighter has it's a staple. So if nothing else, that shit is gonna line up locally everywhere. You know what I mean? It's like a cultural thing.
What fighting game sold the most units?
Tekken probably up there too. Because Tekken is like a staple thing too.
Yeah, I think Mortal Kombat did. I really do.
I'm not sure about that. But let's see.
Mortal Kombat with 100 million units sold. Number 1. Number 2, Super Smash Bros. With 78 million units. Number 3 is Tekken with 57 million units. Number 4 is Street Fighter with 55. Coming in at 5 is Soul Calibur with 17. Number 6 is Dead or Alive with 13. And then Dragon Ball Z, Budokai, Xenoverse, Sparking Zero series hit 10 million combined. Okay, but that's lifetime best-selling individual fighting game. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with 36 million. Super Smash Bros. Brawl with 13 mil. Then it's Mortal Kombat 11 with 15. Street Fighter 2 with 15.5 and Tekken 3 with 8.3 mil.
Gotcha.
Damn. I thought you Mortal Kombat, but I guess Ultimate, yeah. I can see Ultimate selling that many units. That's a lot of fucking units though, man.
Ultimate what?
Super Smash Bros. 36 million.
That makes sense though, because that was the first one that was on handheld.
Switch, yeah.
On a handheld device, so that made it more versatile and easier because those were cheaper consoles. Cheaper consoles.
Oh, what game made you fall in love with gaming? Damn. I got one. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Alright. The 64 Rugrats game. You might remember this.
Yeah, I remember.
But I forgot what game was it, because you know they had a lot of different games. But it was the one scene where you're in that maze with Tommy, and Spike came to rescue you, and now you and Spike gotta try to get out the maze, but you have a time limit.
Yep.
That's when I fell in love with gaming on the N64.
No, I didn't fall in love with it. Fuck that.
Because it was so frustrating and so hard. That was the first game I could really like go back in my mind and just be like, yo, this game was a fucking bitch to play. Like, this game was so mad annoying, but I had so much fun playing it though. Like, and then the excitement that you get, or the excitement that I got after I finally got through it. Bro, I was stuck on that game for like a month straight. Maybe even like 2 months. I remember giving up on that game for a while. And then going back to it, it's like, yo, no, I'm going to beat this. I think that's when I fell in love with games, because it was like, I don't know, a sense of accomplishment, I guess. As a kid, doing something by myself for the first time. Not asking my dad, hey, I'm stuck. Come help me with this. Yeah. I don't know what Rugrats game that was, bro. But I think it was like the Rugrats Scavenger Hunt or something like that.
Yeah, that game pissed me.
But that's the game that made me fall in love with gaming.
Nah. Only 2 games made me fall in love. And the thing about them, they're both 2 different types of games. It has to be Pokemon Blue version on the Game Boy Color. That was the first time in my life. That was the first handheld game I beat. First handheld game, and then it created a concept of me trying to actually understand and recollect information. Because the thing about those first Pokemon games, you hear a lot of, or you don't hear nobody talk, but it's a lot of reading.
Nobody.
So you have to read and interpret.
It's a lot of reading. It's nothing but reading.
Nothing but reading. But you have to recollect the information and be like, I'm stuck on this part, and you have to realize, I gotta go back to this other town in order to talk to this dude, and the boat's gonna sail away, and I have to find a way to get a bicycle, and the bicycle I gotta go around this way, where I gotta meet this dude, and he's gonna give me this key to go back to this other city so I can get into Team Rocket's basement. But nah, for sure, blue version was the catalyst for me. That's where I fell in love with Pokemon, period. Like, the whole franchise. Of course, I watched the show, but the franchise, gaming wise, was all the way up there. And then it was just Street Volume 2 for the PlayStation 2 because that game, like, I didn't really get good at gaming until that game when I actually had to learn how to play different people differently and give me that because I wasn't really good at competitive games anyways. I was all fighting games I sucked at, all sports games I was decent at, but Street Volume 2 gave me that range where it was enough to where you can get away with stuff, and then when you play the story mode on all the characters, how you build your character, and you can specialize in certain things. And so that was always a good game, and I still remember the first day we got it.
What you guys on? That's a great question, AJ. That was a good question.
For me, I'm probably go with Marvel vs. Capcom 2 in the arcade, man.
I think I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, man. Just being a little tight and stumbling across the arcade, you don't know what's what. And then you see Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And still to this day, it's still one of my favorite games, man. And
yeah, Qatar with them things.
Oh man, come on, hey, we don't need the feds on us, man. Come on, man. We're trying to be federal right now, man. We cool, man. But yeah, man. It's a lot of games though, man. Like that.
It's a lot of games that definitely pivot, but like if we go
Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on 64. You talking about Smash Bros on 64. Smash Bros Melee. When we used to all be at AP crib. Everybody in that motherfucker playing Smash Bros Melee. You know what I mean?
Like, that when y'all had that Jump Chris mode?
Oh, that nigga.
Hell yeah.
Josh invented that shit.
Every game was Jump Chris mode.
Let's
get that established
Josh
now.
invented a mode to just piss a
Shout out
nigga
to
off.
Yeah, hey Chris, you know you are a dog, man, but hell yeah. You have one dude whooping everybody ass in every multiplayer game. I'm like, let's jump this nigga. And then he still would take us on. But together we were too strong for him. When we really dived in on his ass. Cuz. Hey, when we really used to dial in on his ass.
I would have been hot. If I was up.
Because look, he still was kicking our ass. All of us going against him.
Nah, you were the worst though.
I can see how he would have with his spamming today.
Oh, man.
We especially like SmackDown versus Raw, because Josh would make this nigga sit like damage him so bad he would have to sit there for like
20
minutes. 20 minutes when you're a kid is a long time.
It's a long time, man.
And then you used to throw him off the Hell in the Cell and you have to wait.
Oh,
I won't even do my special. I'm just throwing him off that bitch.
I would have hated you. I would have been pissed.
Because you know, them the days you gotta counter a nigga too. So you gotta.
No, I'm replaying.
And he waiting on me to counter. He waiting. He countering everything. You can't counter him. So I'm either throwing him off the Hell in the Cell, or I used to get Gore. You remember Gore? The special? So I used to get that. So I'll pick a nigga up. You know how you pick a nigga up? And then you press the special button and they can counter it as soon as you do it. And nigga, I'll pick a nigga up. I got Gore. So I'm just gonna stand you up and wait. Boom, Gore! I'm hit your ass with a Gore like it's a grab special, but it's not. I'm just gonna lift you up. I knew he was ready to go. So I'll be waiting till he fall asleep. Boom! Hit your you ain't not doing it then, honey. And that shit be so quick, you can't really. It's hard to. Hell yeah, man.
Brandon Black, I said his hot take. Ultimate Spider-Man is the best Spider-Man game. If we exclude,
he said that before.
Yeah, he did.
That's a good one, Brandon Black guy. That's a great one, but that's not the best, bro. That ain't the best.
I would have to go with Web of Shadows, bro. Web of Shadows is probably the best Spider-Man game of all time. Even the PS4 Spider-Man Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2. Web of Shadows still outshines all of them. Web of Shadows is the best Spider-Man game ever made. And I will say that to this day. The best Spider-Man. I will do a short video saying that the best Spider-Man game of all time. And then game that has storytelling as good as anime. That's a good one, AJ. Look, Shadow Dimensions is good. I love it.
God of War.
I love it.
Storytelling is good as anime, AJ. God of War.
Yeah, God of War, I can see.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts.
But it's not even Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts is the perfect answer for like anime.
God
of War isn't necessarily anime. It's more like theology.
Oh,
I was going to say Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy facts. Yep. Yeah. Especially certain ones.
Hey, Bouncer. Any Square Enix game.
Yeah, Bouncer.
You know, it wasn't them never played it, and I was trying to tell him and D-Dog.
They never played the Bouncer?
Nah.
Oh, man.
But I was telling them that's a game they'll love, because they ain't nothing to do but throw hands. And then
they'll love that motherfucker. Hell yeah. That's nigga. They ain't never
do.
played it. We got to get it for them too. We'll get it for y'all.
I got it.
You got it, but we'll get them a copy. Well, they can have their own copy. That is a game they should definitely play, and I feel like that is a game they should definitely have, because that's more their style too. And it got a story. It's street level. So yeah, they throwing hands all day. Yeah, it's fire, bro. And it's Square Enix, so it's off the chain like a motherfucker for sure.
Damn near every Square Enix game, like Live has storytelling of anime. Rocky and something, I think it's Square Enix, and it has storytelling of anime. God damn it, Square Enix, every game y'all did, man, damn near, it's been storytelling of anime. Oh, he said God of War would be close to Berserk. Oh, I can see that.
Anyway.
What you think?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good comparison. I didn't think about that, but I feel like God of War is still more theology-ish. Cause that's what it is. But comparing it to an anime, Berserk is an appropriate fit for sure. Yeah, Kratos is a guts type of nigga for sure.
Oh, Secret of Mana. That's another good one.
Yeah.
Ain't that by Square Enix too, though?
Yeah, it's some games like the Tales games, Tales of this, Tales of that, Tales of this, that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
all
about.
Of it. Star Ocean.
Oh, Star
Ocean.
Star Ocean.
That should be having anime vibes.
There's a game on the PS2, and it's called Rogue Orbit. That had a pretty decent storyline too. What's your question, man? We might have an answer. Would you rather have an anime power or live inside? I'm gonna have an anime power, bro. I don't want to live in any of the video games that I've played. Damn, so I don't want to live in GTA.
I'd rather have an anime. That's a good one though, AJ. Because if you live inside your favorite game though, that's Bob as fuck though. Like if you live inside San Andreas type shit, you know what I mean? Like you living inside of it though, so it's like you come back, you die and come back, just like the other NPCs. You know what I mean?
But I'm stuck.
You were stuck in San Andreas though.
Man. Go ahead and give me instant transmission or some shit.
Yeah, I'll take an anime part too though, no cap. Yeah.
Lego Batman will be live. That would be pretty dope. Oh yeah, the Lunar Games. Lunar Games are good.
You know what anime part I take? I take time skip. Like hit.
Oh, from Hit?
Yeah, I take time skip.
New Shebang video was out.
Oh, they did another video?
Yeah. I haven't dropped it on Instagram yet. Appreciate y'all support on that. That shit crazy. That shit reaching.
You just dropped it?
Just dropped it.
You should have been dropped it.
Just dropped it. We got so caught up into the moment of what we was talking about, I forgot. All right, but I want y'all to rank the showcase, man.
Sure. I think out of 10 or just in general? How you want to rank?
Well, I'll put them in because it was 4. So from work number 4 all the way up to 1. Or we could rank it from 1 out of 10. If we do 1 out of 10, that might be hard. But then again, I don't think it'll be that hard. It's not gonna be that hard. I got a shit ton of notes. So which way y'all think we should do it? Ranking it 1 out of 10? Or from least to greatest? Chad, what we should do? 1 out of 10 or from least to greatest? What y'all think?
I say 1 out of 10.
1 out of 10?
I say at least the greatest is like, you don't know what else is that. Because the way these announcements go, they're only given a certain amount of information that they're able to do based upon the companies that own them and the development team allows them to have. So that's why I don't like to least, because it's this may be better in this form, but the one that's the least may have the most success.
You're right. All right.
Out of all of them, because we weren't given all the full amount of information. They were like, oh, this game's coming out. Oh, this is gonna be the first 2-player story mode online game.
Yeah.
That where you both can like do the story mode fully. You can do the story mode fully autonomous or fully with a duo.
All right. So we'll do 1 out of 10. Chad said we had 1 out of 10, 1 out of 10, and 1 for at least the greatest. So we're gonna do 1 out of 10. All right. So we start with what y'all want to start with? The state of play.
Whichever one you want to start with.
I think you're gonna have to coach us through this one, bro.
I gotta coach y'all through it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we can start with the state of play. State of play for me. Ooh, let me get my notes out. Y'all know I gotta have my notes, man. So state of play for me, we had Marvel's Wolverine, which was pretty decent. Rayman, Only Motion Way of the Sword, Until Dawn 2, The God of War. And those were the main ones that really like stood out to me that I was excited for.
And Wolverine is exclusive, right?
Wolverine is exclusive, yes.
So
Wolverine
by the way, Wolverine is exclusive. Keep that
along
in mind.
with God of War.
God of War is exclusive. Keep that in mind.
But
exclusive. Keep that in mind.
I really wasn't expecting any kind of Rayman to fall or, for them to talk about a release. Onimoshi, Way of the Sword. I'm excited for that. Played that on the original PS2. Now this is a new entry, not a reboot or remaster. This is a brand new entry into the series. I've played the demo. The demo is fire. So if I have to rate the state of play out of 10, 1 out of 10, I'll give it a solid 8, 8.5. And that's because really Wolverine definitely was a different ground, like a different take, because now we can see, Insomniac Games, y'all could really get down and dirty with games. You just can't do that with Spider-Man. Spider-Man ain't no slice and dice, blood, you know what I'm saying, all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
So Insomniac, y'all showed us what y'all could really do on a rated M game. And I think that's the main reason why they probably pushed for Wolverine and why they went in that direction, so they can show the world, hey, Spider-Man is the main reason why we can't go to our full potential. Let us show you what we can do on an M-rated game. And like you said, it being linear based is what's really even more beautiful because it's not open world.
No, yeah, it just gives you a more clear path on what to do in the game and just the process of it. When you're open world, there's so much stuff you can get sidetracked from doing where it's just sometimes the grinding is good. Sometimes it's just that like I've known like even like unfortunately with Crimson Desert, people dropping this game a lot left and right. I think it's more than half, almost more than half of the player has dropped it because it's just so much to get out that the town you start and you have to do so much, and then there's so much to do side quests in that town where it's just
You get lost.
yeah, you get lost, and it feels like sometimes it's amount to nothing. Like I didn't even have to go talk and do this 2 side mission to get what I needed to do this regular mission, and it's just sometimes it's a lot of time. When it comes down to it, it's time consuming. And the thing is that people are very busy with their lives and they want games that they can. All right, I got to do X, Y, and Z, not the whole alphabet.
Yeah. But that's what I'm rating. Which I rating State to Play?
For me, I'm gonna go with a 9, man. I'm gonna give it a 9 because the reason I'm gonna go 9 is because I like the direction they building on, where they bringing out the Wolverine game. They're going with a new God of War. You know what I mean? Like they sticking to the.
They got War too.
Yeah, they sticking to the exclusives, and then they're doubling down on it. You know what I'm saying? They're saying, hey, we're going to take another swing at it. We're going to try another Marvel character for a story mode game. Wolverine. Spider-Man already a hit series. We know that. They could keep dropping that. Wolverine, they trying to establish that. This is a good move because next thing you know, me and you was talking the other day about a new Blade game possibly. We could be due for a new Blade game in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, we could be due for a new motherfucking Me Blade game.
If y'all really want the drama with exclusive, if Insomniac gets the right to do every Marvel game,
a Venom game,
that's what I'm saying, every Marvel game, every Marvel character, whatever, if they can get the rights to do that, that's a wrap, bro.
I know it's a wrap. A new Ghost Rider.
I was just gonna say that, yo, because we talking about it, yeah, bro. Like
Ghost Rider game, all of that shit.
That's a wrap.
They're gonna kill the game, and it's exclusive. If it's all exclusive, it's over. It's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Wrap it up.
It's a wrap.
Wrap it up.
I'm PlayStation and Soldier. I see you on the other side. I'm PlayStation, big dog. I see AJ, A Wizzle. Hey, y'all my boys, man. I rock with y'all, but we'll see y'all on the other side, man. We PlayStation in this motherfucker, big dog. Hey, we're good. We're good with what we got. We fuck around and get a new Blade. What y'all getting over there?
What y'all getting, huh?
Yeah, we got Wolverine. We already got Spider-Man.
They can do a Deadpool game again.
Come on now.
They
can go off the chain.
They
a Deadpool exclusive
with Marvel's Wolverine.
Yeah. A Deadpool exclusive.
A Deadpool exclusive.
Punisher. You can do a cold-blooded Punisher. You do a cold-blooded Punisher.
There's so much we can do.
If this Wolverine really hit it off right now, I'm going to tell you right now, you do a Blade or you do a Punisher. And it's a Daredevil. Shit like that.
Yeah.
You already pulled off Spider-Man and Wolverine. Daredevil really is
Reboot the X-Men.
Reboot X-Men for sure. Hell yeah. See, it's so much Fantastic Four. A good masterpiece one.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's like they can keep cooking with it.
That's a good one. You said a 9.
You can make a Captain America or Iron Man.
Oh, yeah. Redo those. Yeah.
Make an Iron Man. A brand new Iron Man. Come on now. It's finna be up, man. It's finna be up. And I love that it's linear based. I love that it's story orientated. I love that it's single player. Because they usually put together a piece of art when it's something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I bet you that Wolverine game, I'm not the biggest Wolverine fan, and I probably won't get that game. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but I'm excited for all the fans. I'm excited for them pulling this off, and I know a lot of people are gonna enjoy this.
Yeah, because it's made by Insomniac, the same
Yeah.
people who made every single Spider-Man game that we've had.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about now, and we're saying we hope that if they succeed at this, they might be able to get more heroes. You might be able to get Blade. You might be able to get Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
All of that shit.
X-Men.
Yeah, X-Men. Facts. You might be able to open the floodgates up. A new Deadpool.
Yeah, man.
New Deadpool in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, word up, man. So, Daredevil. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And Daredevil would be so ill, nigga, because Daredevil is a fusion. It's like Batman vibes, Spider-Man vibes. It's a unique fusion of shit. When you really dive into Daredevil, it's really interesting. And it's really a hardcore. Oh, man, it's so beautiful, man. Like, because he's a Catholic guy, too.
Mm-hmm.
So he still goes back to the church and talks to the Father and shit like that. And, yo, it is fire, man. Daredevil is a piece of work. Yeah, this is a step in the right direction. I gotta give him 9. I want to go. I damn near want to go 9.5, but I can't go that far because if you would have gave me a new, like you say, Sly Cooper, if they would have did some shit like that, it fuck around would have been a 10, nigga. It fuck around would have been they fuck around would have shut it down in that bitch. You know what I mean? If they would have made a couple more moves.
Brandon Black, I said we don't need any more live service games.
I mean, that's fine
that's what's
too.
Killing gaming.
Nah, I don't say that either. I'm just saying, a piece of art is still quality. A piece of art is still, especially when you do it right.
Yeah.
Like some of the games you played lately, Pragmata, Crimson Desert, and all that, Stellar Blade, and all that kind of shit. Like, pieces of art is still valuable.
But what you rating?
I'll give it about an 8.5. You know what I'm saying? It's solid. It's a solid start to direction of transforming gaming. With the approach of GTA 6, a lot of games feel intimidated, but
man,
and you just have to stay true to what type of game you are. The thing about GTA 6, it's gonna carry probably the next 20 to 30 years of gaming until whatever new advancements happen with robots or whatever, but that's going to carry us for the next 10 to 20 years on that. But as long as games stay unique and subtle, people are going to need a break away from that online server type style of gaming and all those things. But it just the first segment didn't release a lot, but it just released enough to appropriate all types of gamers. And so that's why I give it an 8.
All right, so I give it an 8.5. I pick 8.5. You give it a 9. Chad, y'all tell us what y'all think about our ratings for State of Play. Y'all give us y'all ratings for State of Play. Next, what was after State of Play? All right, we're gonna go to the Xbox Showcase. Games they had there, what we rating it. And we was doing least to greatest. This was definitely on the bottom tier for me. It was cool that they had the Spyro. I love to see the Spyro. That definitely took me by surprise. Fable was good. Crazy Taxi was cool. Them showcasing Persona 4 Revival and Persona 6 was cool. And then the Hex game was pretty cool. But if I had to give it a rating from out of 10, honestly, as I was watching it, a lot of games wasn't piquing my interest. And the only exclusive game that definitely piqued my interest was definitely that Hex game for sure. I'd probably give it like a 6.5 for that Xbox Showcase. Because what really took it for me wasn't the Fable. It wasn't the Crazy Taxi. Spyro was cool, but what really took it was like Xbox somehow got a hand on Persona, showing that Persona 6 is being in works or
Mm-hmm.
is in development. And y'all know me, I'm a huge Persona fan. So that's what was like, okay, wasn't expecting Xbox to do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Xbox, don't know how the hell y'all got your hands on the trailer for Persona, but I love it. I like it. That's what really took it for me. That's what really took it home. Not the Spyro, not the Fable, not the all the exclusive. It was them just showcasing P6 for Persona 6.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I gotta give it a 6. What y'all got?
I give it a 7. I give it a 7. I think they're moving in a direction where it's gonna be rocky with these developments on those specific games, like you mentioned in general, because those are very, very, very culturally iconic games in the gaming community, and that each have their own specific fan base.
Mm.
And to juggle that many projects at once is it's gonna be difficult.
Well, they're not all exclusive though.
Yeah, but it's still just juggling to make sure, even if it's cross platform, to where it's like, if they say if it doesn't do well, they should have stayed an exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like with Fable specifically, that's gonna
That's
be
whew.
that's gonna be immensely difficult to do that, because they said every single structure in the entire game is gonna be livable and like rentable and stuff like that. And then they're gonna change the way it's like, because before Fable, I was listening to the designer was like, before it's like, if you're a bad guy, you have this persona. If you're
You
got
grow
this,
horns.
yeah. Now you'll be able to keep your entire like type of stilo. Like if you want to design, you may be a villain, but you want to dress in all white. You can do that. They're adding those developments like that, where you can have different abilities, but still have the same appearance, and but it's just gonna be, see how they're gonna do with that. If they're gonna open a cross-platform network, I think it'll probably just be best to just say.
You think they're gonna make it online?
I say a part of it. They were going to. I think they're in the talks about having a dual system to where it's gonna be one other person.
Mm.
It'll be too heavy if you add more than another person in a lobby. I think, especially with those games, it's too buggy. You're gonna spend hundreds of $1,000,000 trying to keep those servers open. So without that, as long as the other fearful of those games just microtransactions.
Yes,
So
man.
I think we're getting slowly away from it.
I'm noticing that too.
But
I'm noticing that too.
it's slowly going away, but it's still there just to keep the games making
A little
to pay
kind
the
of money.
pay the rent, keep the lights on in the server rooms.
Speaking of DLC and all that other good jazz, Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero. Let me tell y'all something. I swear, if y'all make us pay for the DLC for all those characters that was supposed to be on the game from the jump, y'all out of y'all rabbit ass mind. Out of y'all rabbit ass mind. But go ahead. What you rating the Xbox Showcase?
I'm gonna go with I'll give them an 8 for trying. I'm gonna give them an 8 because I think they mean well. They just gotta figure it out, man. One thing I do appreciate is that they're willing to try. But I've heard so many goddamn rumors when it comes to Xbox right now. They're talking about potentially selling the whole thing to somebody. Sega might buy Xbox. So stay tuned. That might be a thing in the future. They might unite or something. They might as well. Like neither one of them are doing too hot. They might as well join forces. But I give them an 8 for trying, man. They're trying to, you know what I'm saying, revive shit. They're trying to go in their bag, go in the graveyard, resurrect some shit. So if they keep digging, they might strike gold.
Dig a little deeper.
Yeah, they might strike some gold, man. That's the thing about it. And we all know they can.
You know where I got it from? Yeah.
We all know they can, and I feel like they're close. But they gotta keep digging. And they might strike gold. So Xbox, just worry about what Xbox is doing. Don't worry about what PlayStation sold. Don't worry about what the critics are saying about Nintendo. But just do Xbox. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. and you just might get to your destination. I'll be generous and give them an 8 for the effort. 8 and an A minus. A minus for the effort.
A minus for the effort. 8 and an A minus for the effort. All right. So the next is Nintendo Direct. Now this one, man, one game was finna put this at the top dog list. One game, one announcement, one trailer was finna put it at its top dog list. Okay. But let me go through and really talk about a lot of the games that's on here that I saw. One of the games was called Orbits, whatever. And I really like that game for the style of it because it reminds me of classic 90s, early 80s, like hand-drawn anime. And the music is like from that time. And it just really caught my attention. Like, really just caught my attention. And I was like, okay, I like this. I think I'm going to go ahead and get this game. And there's not a lot of games. I don't boot my damn Switch 2 up for shit, man. I really don't. And it's like, I need y'all to come out with some more games so I can boot my Switch up and at least goddamn $500 something console sitting there collecting fucking dust. Shit. But they said, we know what, we hear you. We hear you, all right, cool. We understand what you're saying. Because then they hit me with a new Fire Emblem game. And Fire Emblem, their art design is so unique that I knew it was Fire Emblem off real. And I'm like eating my food. I'm like, okay. I was like, oh, this shit is this a, oh, I'm thinking we getting like a GameCube remake of the Fire Emblem game. No, this is a brand new entry into the Fire Emblem game. And I was just super excited because I'm a huge Fire Emblem fan. And I'm going to get it. And y'all, they know I can't stand turn-based games. Can't. Especially nowadays. We in a time, day, age, and frame where why in the hell do we have turn-based games? Even Pokemon is low-key getting away from that. Like, why are we doing turn-based games? But this is the only game that I'm cool with, and it's a strategy-type game, and it's turn-based that I'm here for. I'm here for it. And you don't gotta overthink too much. Like, okay, I'm gonna make this person go here. You're gonna go here. We're gonna flank this side. I don't know. I just really love it. One of the games I was telling Zim about, JJK. They got a JJK game coming to Nintendo, and it's one of those brain rot games. I feel like it's one of those where you can shut your brain off. You had a hard day at work. You just want to get on the game. You don't want to like get on GTA Online because then you got the people with the flying cars blowing you up. You don't want to get on Overwatch because you might not get the right teammates. You don't want to get on Marvel Rivals because you might not get the right teammates. Or Marvel Rivals got that bad thing where it's like, okay, you won 2 games in a row. Let's go ahead and put you against the elite of elites. And it's just like, I don't want to play all that. Or I don't want to play a rough single-player game. I just want to shut my brain off and just relax. Like how we were saying for Mouse PI. This JJK game is just like that. I can literally just shut my brain off. I can just...
What systems is on? It's only on Nintendo?
I don't know if it's only on Nintendo. It might be on all platforms, but Nintendo had it on their Nintendo Direct.
I'm curious to see this because you mentioned this.
Yeah, because it's like a little mobile game. It's just like a little cool little mobile game, and it's just...
Yeah, you just go to work.
Just go to work.
You play with Gojo and shit like that?
You can play with every character.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If they put that on PlayStation, let's do it.
But like I said, it's a mobile type game, though. So it's not... Don't think it's like this all high and mighty cool game. No, it's a mobile game, and it's A-okay.
What's the name? Was cool. Ass, man.
The JJK game on the...
Dragon Ball Squadra or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Dragon
Ball Squadra. That was ass.
Ass. Dragon Ball Squadra was ass, man. We tried, man.
We for sure tried too,
bro.
Y'all know we tried. We a DBZ fan.
Yeah, we tried. I think I won my first couple of matches on that motherfucker. But what's crazy is when I learned how the game works, I lost every match since. I couldn't win a fucking match. But
same.
You know what I mean? When I first played that bitch, I won like my first couple matches. Didn't know what was going on. I'm just winning matches. Nigga, as soon as I figured it out, I never wanted to, never even got close. And I'm like, this game is not worth it. It is ass. Throw it away. That shit was ass, man. They could have kept that one.
But another game that was on Nintendo, man, it's called Moro something, Revenant Blade. Now, I only played this one game on the PlayStation Vita, and I've never seen it nowhere else. So when I saw that it was on Nintendo Direct, I was super excited because it's a great game, and to see a new entry in the game is also fire. Xenoblade Genesis, they got a new Xenoblade coming out.
Xenoblade. See, I like that kind of shit.
Zam put me on Xenoblade on the Wii U, the first one.
Man,
yeah, he put me on it, and then that's when I was like, man, I love Xenoblade, and I started playing every last one of them. So I'm excited for Xenoblade Genesis.
I need to get that. I want to get a Wii U still just for that game. Just for that, yeah. I never got to finish what I started on that one, man.
And then
Peak-ass game.
I have Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Just because that's gonna be a cool game, man. Because if we can bring back and remake a game that was on a 64, imagine what we can do if we go back to the NES. I said this early in the podcast. They can revive everything. What you say, Monster Reborn? They can hit you with that. I play Monster Reborn. Come on, man.
They could. They really
Come
could.
on, man.
And they know they could. That's why.
And I think that's why they low-key slowly testing the waters, see what they can do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And they gonna give us one of the things we want first. And then it's like, okay, we finna go off now. They move quick. When the holidays come, they're gonna drop some more shit. Surprise shit.
Surprise.
You ain't gonna be expecting this, that, and the other.
Another one I have is the Nintendo Switch. What is it? Sports Resort. I'm watching that, and I'm getting super excited to play that. I'm watching this, and I'm just like, oh man, I wish this was out right now because it reminds me of the Wii Resorts. Y'all remember playing that growing up, right?
Yeah.
That was like highlight of our childhood for sure. Coming home. You got your friends coming over.
Because you remember that time we was playing bowling at your shit and the controller slipped out my hand? You remember that shit, P?
Yeah.
Hey, one time we were playing bowling in that bitch. I didn't have the thing on my wrist. Nigga, I really got in the spirit. I was like, all right, nigga, you want us to really do this shit? This was when that shit first came out. Nigga, I tried to hit that bowling, nigga, that bitch slipped off my hand. The controller hit every wall in the motherfucking... The controller hit this wall, that bitch went up to the top, that bitch hit the back wall, then landed right there. I'm like, oh, shit. And them damn controllers are so tough. It was
tough, boy, tough.
It was good.
They don't make controllers like that no more, man.
Hell no. Don't do that. Don't try that with your PS5 controller.
Oh,
that motherfucker done.
Hell, you dropped that shit from here to the floor, from the couch to the floor. That shit.
That hell done, bro.
Done.
That hell done. You
stick drift, everything.
That hell sensitive than a motherfucker. PS5 is like a Dreamcast as far as sensitivity. You gotta be sensitive.
Yeah, it is.
But at the same time, it's a sturdy motherfucker. You could get some shit done with it. You can run it all day.
Because both of my controllers I've had since the original 5, and they're just now. One battery dies within 30 minutes, sometimes less than 30 minutes. And then another one, the battery lasts for how it's supposed to. But I got stick drift. And it's getting worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse.
It's getting worse.
My shit calmed down. I still need to get a new controller, but... My shit calmed down a little bit. I don't know what it is.
It calmed down, but it reeled back up. It's getting worse, big dog.
That's crazy. That mean mine right behind you. But my shit, I feel like my shit was right behind your shit. Like my shit starts to see different. If it get worse, I'm gonna go buy an anniversary one or something. We might go to Hey Bros. I'll pick up.
What's up? Hey, brother, if you in here watching, what's going on? Shout out to Hey Bro Video Games.
I'll probably be over there getting a new PS5 controller.
Oh, so I got to talk to you, big dog, about hosting a tournament, man. I don't know if you in here, anybody from Hey Bros, but I'm thinking about hosting a tournament. I want to do a collab with you, bro. The last time I list for Nintendo Direct is KH4. And this is what damn near made this the top dog. This damn near made it the top dog. And it really was top dog until I watched Summer Game Fest. It really was that 10 out of 10, basically. But I had to knock it down to 9.5 after watching Summer Game Fest. I couldn't let my biasness for one incredible game make that a number 10, man. AP, how long we been waiting on Cage 4, bro? We've been waiting on that for a minute.
So I think 2019 was when Cage 3 came out.
And then they dropped a trailer a year after for Cage 4, and that's where they fucked up at. That's where they fucked up at. Y'all should have never shown that trailer if you wasn't nowhere near ready. And then what happened? Everybody and their mama getting on y'all ass, Square Enix. And then what happened? Y'all kept making remakes and remasters and remakes of Final Fantasy. If I saw another damn Final Fantasy before KH4, I was really finna lose my damn mind.
No, for real.
Come on, man. How much more can you milk the cow dry, bro? How much more? How much? And then look, that's what I was saying too. That's exactly what I was saying, Random Black Guy. That's cool. Everybody got excited because they were showing a trailer. That's cool. I'm glad y'all got a trailer. Mm-hmm. But guess what? You can give us a trailer and still be 5 years out before we get the actual game.
For sure.
Because it's been 6 years since the original trailer, right?
2020, yeah.
So, look, I just, that's why. I need to find my, place my, oh yeah, you was telling me about that to replace your stuff for your controller. But yeah, I gotta give it a 9.5 though, man. I went on a little mini rank, my bad, you guys. Y'all go ahead.
For me, I'm gonna go with a 10. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. And the reason I'm gonna go 10 is because they stick to what they do, man. They not worried about what the next person's doing. They not worried about what them over there doing. They stick to what they do. New Xenoblade, new Fire Emblem, KH4, getting KH4, locking it down. Going back in time, hitting the Monster Reborn, and bringing back Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Man.
It's like, man, they're not fucking around, man.
I play my spell card, Monster Reborn.
They're not fucking around, man. They're not fucking around, bro.
Then they're gonna hit us with the Jar of Greed.
They're finna go crazy.
They are, bro.
They already said Star Fox.
That's what I said. They're gonna hit us with the Jar of Greed. Hey, you know what?
Yeah, Star Fox coming.
2 more Monster Reborns. Star Fox 64 coming out. Come on, man.
Legend of Zelda. Nintendo actually, nobody's gonna compete with Grand Theft Auto coming out. But I tell you what, Nintendo ain't worried about nothing.
They not, bro. They don't give a damn. They don't.
They'll drop in November. They'll drop some in November just to show.
Legend of Zelda, right? Ain't Ocarina of Time come out in November?
Is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
There you go.
And that's another thing I was finna say, man.
There you go.
Shout out to somebody look that up. If that's really coming out, y'all let me know if it's coming out in November.
Somebody in the chat let us know what date on Zelda, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time.
Shout out to the Barbie game, and shout out to Godzilla Destroy All Monsters. The main reason why I'm saying shout out to them is because even though GTA is a powerhouse, it's a powerhouse. If you look at games that's releasing in September, it's Onimusha, it's Wolverine. You got some other couple of games that's coming out. Those are the only 2 games I'm getting. That's why I named them. But it's a month full of just games dropping, and really good games too. They running away from GTA. But Godzilla and Barbie said, I don't give a damn who you are. I have faith in my fan base just as much as you got faith in your fan base.
I'm giving them a 10. Godzilla and shit. Yeah, exactly.
Godzilla.
I'm giving them a 10.
Destroy all monsters.
I'm going to give them a 10 because they're sticking to what they do, man. They're running their own race. Y'all dropping another Xenoblade. Y'all dropping another Fire Emblem. Bringing back Legend of Zelda, Godzilla.
Destroy all monsters. Yeah.
A new Sonic game probably around the corner. Smash Bros around the corner. And I can't wait for them to drop Smash Bros. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm giving them a 10, man, because they stick to what they do. And this opens the floodgates for them as well. You could come back with Donkey Kong 64 remastered. You could come back with Super Mario 64 remastered.
They did that already. Well,
you come back with it again. You do it again on the. You know what I'm saying?
Or was it just support? I think it might have just been.
It's just support. They could do what Legend of Zelda doing right now. Give it a whole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro! Just to turn up with it.
But P, what you got for the Nintendo Direct? What you rating it?
Give it 9.999. You know what I'm saying? It was almost perfect. I think once they drop more specific release dates when it comes to like Smash Bros and stuff, I think that'll increase more of the pool for the hype. Nintendo, of course, is going to be a powerhouse, but Power World is fighting back. Power World is releasing their DLC. So it shows,
I love them.
And that shows like there's no clear winner right now with the lawsuit that they have with them because of that.
And then they did it right when Nintendo, I think after they did their Direct, one of the two, before or after, it's just like a slap in the face, bro. It's like, ha, y'all try suing me and y'all still ain't winning.
And
like,
that's why it's such a interesting thing with Nintendo. And Nintendo's the whole Switch 2 thing is what got me. It was like, if you mod your Switch 2,
it breaks. Yeah,
it's gonna automatically shut down, and you can't
break your
use
whole Switch.
So
Shadow, what's up?
Shadow,
what's up, Shadow? And so I think it's cool to have that because Nintendo always gonna have a wide spread of like other people's games to put on their console. But once it starts to get to that point where like Smash Bros is gonna have the most characters out of any video game ever. It has
because he said that he want this to be the last one. He don't want to do no more, and I understand he don't want to be known as the guy that made Smash Bros. But stick to what you got, bro. I hate when y'all get like that.
It's gonna have over 170 characters.
And I need them to make sure they give us all the characters that we paid for on the last one for our DLCs. I want all of them. And as soon as we get the game, I want all of them in that motherfucking game. Okay?
Base characters. For
all the characters we paid for in the last one, I wanted a new one. That's all I gotta say. I don't like wasting money. I don't like wasting money, big dog. If you telling me I can only play with the Joker from Persona on that one and not the new one, you wasting my money, big dog. You wasting my money.
And that's why I feel like they're not spearheading what they really need. Like, it's always going to have cross-platform games. But your exclusive games is what's kept Nintendo. They stood in their own lane for the longest. They didn't have to do nothing. They could sell Mario, Link, Sonic, all that shit all day. Smash Bros. All day.
New Sonic.
The movies up.
Yep, movies now. A new Sonic around the corner, man. I just know it.
2027, I think, right?
A new Sonic gonna be around the corner, both movie and game.
So that's
They say Legend of Zelda finna come out with a movie and it's gonna be a trilogy.
They said it was live action though. I don't think they should.
It's gonna be live action.
Yeah, I hate the cast though.
And then this is not the first time
they redid the cast.
Yeah. I think they redid the cast like 3 times, bro.
I think they'll redo it again.
I just think they shouldn't do a live action. I think we need to stay away from live action. Y'all see how well the Mario movie is doing. I think we need to keep it in that.
Yeah, keep it like that.
Keep it in cartoon. Keep it in the cartoon
Big
range.
Facts. That shit don't gotta be live action.
It gotta be live action.
They say the reason it takes longer. That's the reason the live action
takes longer.
Live action is a little bit cheaper
than animation. That's true. Because you want good animation.
But they need to take longer and do it.
Don't butcher it. Don't butcher it. A game that everybody loves, because one wrong move can definitely hurt your reputation.
Yeah, take your time. That shit right.
Dragon Ball Evolution went down in history as one of the worst live action movie ever until Disney dropped Snow White. Until Disney dropped Snow White. Before Snow White, Dragon Ball Evolution was the worst live action ever. Snow White came out and somehow lost to Evolution. Don't know how. And I still haven't watched Snow White. You know what? I might just do it and do a video on it. I'm gonna watch Snow White. I'm gonna watch Evolution and really compare myself. Which was worse? Which was really worse? I still think Evolution was worse, but we gotta see. We gotta see. But he gave it a 9.9. I give it a 9.5, and you gave it a 10 out of 10. All right, man. The last thing that we're gonna talk about, and that's the Summer Game Fest. I'm rating that bad boy a 10 out of 10. Summer Game Fest is a 10 out of 10. And the way I watched everything wasn't in like the order everything dropped. First thing I watched was State of Play because that was the first thing that dropped. Then I watched the Xbox Showcase. Then I watched Nintendo Direct. Nintendo Direct was number one until I watched the showcase, the Summer Game Fest. Summer Game Fest was like a few hours long, by the way, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about the first half of it was the Summer Game Fest itself, which was like 2 hours long or 2.5. Then Game Awards, because it's made by the same guy, it went into Game Awards, which was another 2 to 3 hours long. And I'm just watching, editing videos. I had to stop editing because I got so locked in watching. I mean, come on my notes. Resident Evil Veronica. We getting the remake of that one. Blood Message. Stranger Than Heaven. That's that game with Snoop Dogg and Tupac in it. That's gonna be a fire ass Yakuza game.
Oh yeah, I saw that shit.
We don't know too much about it, but that's gonna be a fire ass game off rip. Any game with Snoop Dogg in it. I'm just going ahead and say it's gonna be a fire ass game. He done
Snoop Dogg
doing so many goddamn side quests right now. Yeah.
Shout out to Snoop.
He brought Pac back in that mug, man.
Shout out to Uncle Snoop and this motherfucker, man.
Like that game gonna be fire, bro.
Shout out to Uncle Snoop, man.
And it coming in January. That game gonna be fire. Then they showcase it wasn't showcasing anything. It was just letting us know, hey, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Last Rodin. We still got a game coming out for it, but now we're just letting you know we're still doing it. Like, don't believe the rumors type shit. It was cool to see that, but I really wanted to see some more. Gundam Rogue Orbit. Star Wars Galactic Racers. If I'm not mistaken, that's made from the people who did Need for Speed. So that's going to be a pretty fun game to play. They got a new Virtual Fighter. Once again, we going back in our bags. We're going back to old days. Virtual Fighter and bringing it back. This is a new, not remake, nothing like that. This is a new entry into Virtual Fighters called Virtual Fighter Crossroads. 1666 Amsterdam. That's made from the people who did Assassin's Creed. It's taking place in the time of like the witch trial eras where everybody was like, oh, you a witch, so they burn you at the stake. I really like that with like the gameplay that they showed and stuff like that because they actually gave you witch powers though.
Yeah.
It's not just going around, because at first I heard they're not giving you witch abilities. So I'm like, that's a pointless ass game. So I'm just going through a storytelling game, basically. A novel game. But now they're giving you the witch powers and you have the witch abilities to do certain shit. That game finna be live. I'm not gonna lie. That game finna be live. Why? Because nobody has ever attempted to do something like that, I think. I might be wrong. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't think nobody ever attempt to do a witch-based game based from like a true time frame. You know what I'm saying? I think that's gonna be really live. The new Saw game, Blood of Dawn Walker, Attack on Titan 3 was showcased there. Stellar Blade. Hey, if you never played Stellar Blade, man, Stellar Blade is a fire game. And now we got Stellar Blade sequel called Blood Rain coming. That's supposed to be far ahead from the original Stellar Blade. So maybe we might get a Stellar Blade 2 picking up from Eve and Adam. But the number one game that was like a full circle moment for me is the Wolf Among Us. To see Wolf Among Us 2 be announced, and we haven't had Wolf Among Us since PS3 time frame, was just awesome to see. And a lot of y'all might not know Wolf Among Us, the first one, they have a remaster that's gonna be dropping soon.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first game I ever platinum. The first PS3 game I ever platinum. And I feel like that was another huge like step in the gaming for me, because that's when they, PS3 360s, you got trophies for completing certain assignments and stuff like that. And to platinum a game, and I really low key platinum a game by accident. That's the crazy part about it. But to platinum a game around that age, what was that, like middle school, PS3?
Yeah, middle school, same grade.
Middle school. So I'm just like, yo, I just platinum a game. I'm going, hey, y'all niggas ain't never, y'all ever platinum a game before? Lame ass niggas. How y'all gonna call yourself gamers if you ain't never platinum a game? Like, that was bragging rights for me, man. Like, that was bragging rights for me and the homies at the school. Like, because we was just huge gamers. So they got to get a 10 out of 10, man. They just had so many good games that dropped. And for it to be that long of a showcase, and I'm still just glued to my seat watching. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. 10 out of motherfucking 10. I wasn't even expecting to see Attack on Titan 3 game, honestly. I didn't think they was going to do that.
Yeah, that's the only one I thought. It was like, you could have kept that. the whole spiel with Attack on Titan, the series did well. Probably one of the greatest stories ever written in all fiction, but it was just actually participating in the game of it isn't as fulfilling. You can be like, oh, I'm gonna avenge Sasha, all this stuff, but in reality, that game is better. That series is better left as the series than it is a game. It's just after you've been through the story, playing a game after the story, that doesn't always
work out.
Transition. That's why I like video games, like even Spider-Man 1 game. They put in a whole bunch of stuff that wasn't in the movies.
Yeah,
but
the
they
shocker
still connected. Yeah, Scorpion and all that.
And,
but they still connected it to the story. So unless you're finna do something like that, but then it's tricky because you want it to the story to make sense.
Mm-hmm. Not trash. Not trash. It's a pretty decent game, bro. It's not trash. Not trash. Attack on Titan 3. He was like, Attack on Titan, the game was trash. I wouldn't say it was trash. First one was definitely peak, for sure. Second one I played, and kind of like how you said, after watching it, it's like, but it was still good, though. I still had fun.
Yeah, you have fun with it. It's just the story isn't fulfilling. And I think some games, especially those type of games, they need the story to carry forward because you have to feel fulfillment and accomplishment for what you do. You can kill 1,000 Titans, but if it doesn't mean saving somebody, there's no point in killing the Titans.
But yeah, I'm giving it 10 out of 10. No, the whole Summer Game Fest was definitely 10 out of 10. But y'all?
I like 10 out of 10 too.
10 out of 10.
Hell yeah, I like that they really went for it, man. All those new things. It just give you hope looking forward. Like, okay, they might try to pull some more shit off too. Like they going this far with it. They're not afraid to go to the next step, or they're not afraid to, you know what I'm saying? Really step up and try to deliver some shit. I'm gonna give them a 10 too. They might try some more shit.
What you giving them?
I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I think it's gonna be a lot of stuff they're going to retcon down the line, especially when it comes to certain games. But I think they're overall moving in the right direction when it comes to keeping the market open and keeping the market hopeful. the thing with video games now, we're allowing a lot of stuff to carry forward. Like, of course, PvP games or it's what's connecting us or what's driving us because it's trendy, it's cool, it's associated with things that we go see. We got movies coming out, we got things happening, and then you just have a whole bunch of markets that are already connected and markets that people make money from. It's people who live their life, wake up every day and play Overwatch, play Marvel Rivals, and they get paid to do it, and that's their job.
2K.
That's what I'm saying. These games provide occupations for people, and so that's what I'm saying. Now you're moving in a situation in a direction where people can do that and not need other people on their team and not need that and stuff like that, where people can just stream it and do play the game and enjoy it and do what they do and connect.
So say, wake up, Blue Soul. So just said, wake up, man. So just said, wake your bitch ass up, boy. So just said, wake up, man. Get your ass up, my man. But yeah, man, we could not just do an episode for a save point. Too many great games got announced. And honestly, it has me definitely excited for the future of gaming, and it got me looking forward to gaming. Because we was just talking. It was like gaming is not how it used to be, and we was always saying if they do this, they do this, they remake this, they remaster that. If they do this, gaming is gonna feel back right. And I feel like I'm always gonna say this, that they finally sat down and they looked around and said, "Hey, who's really the consumers? Us. Hey, they might have grew up, but they're still playing games. We definitely are a generation of people who grew up with great gaming and still playing games till this day, you know? And they finally sat down and was like, kids nowadays only want what? Fortnite, Roblox, 2K. And that's about it. Fortnite, Roblox, and 2K. Literally. Or Madden. And then they go buy the VC points, the currencies, the Roblox, the Fortnite, whatever bucks that you call them. And that's where gaming is going. And that's why they're profiting. And that's why other games that been dropping hasn't been profiting, because they're realizing the audience that they're trying to grab is not playing it. And now they're going back and it's like, oh snap, these little kids that used to play these games that we dropped back then are grown and have their own money and can make bad decisions and buy a game when they need food. When they need food and when they need gas. And that's what we're doing. Because there's been plenty of times where I had to go a whole 2 weeks of just PB&J. They know it was a video game of PB&J for 2 weeks.
You gotta make an executive decision.
Man. It was cereal and PB&J for 2 whole weeks. But guess what? I survived.
Man. If it's a convention coming up,
hey, you already know this.
We might have to dip into some funds we shouldn't dip into. We're gonna do the damn thing and then motherfucker.
Oh man, no, look, I'm gonna tell you a story. My first year at Retropalooza. This is why I always tell people, if you ever go to Retropalooza, it's a video game collection, a video game convention with a bunch of video games everywhere. From retro to rare, I mean everywhere. If you don't go in there with a mother chucking budget, bro, if you don't go in there with a budget in mind, if you go in there just thinking you gonna wing it, guess what? Your car note or rent is not gonna be paid for that money. You not gonna be when if you go into
You definitely gotta be
Retropalooza.
careful.
Shout out to Retropalooza because y'all
Shout out to
been sharing
Retropalooza.
my stuff. So shout out to y'all.
For
Shout
sure.
out to Monster. I've been holding
Can't
this
wait to
drink
go
in my
back.
hand. I don't know why, but look,
Shout out to Monster.
go ahead and sponsor me because honestly, I don't know. Just sponsor you, boy. But if you go to Retropalooza, I'm telling y'all now, y'all heard it from me first, okay? If you go to Retropalooza without setting the budget, you can ask D-Dog. D-Dog know.
D-Dog.
D-Dog. Shout out to
What's up,
D-Dog.
D-Dog?
He knows too. If you're going there without setting your budget, you're going to come back out. You're not going to regret not a damn thing. You're not. But you're going to be sitting here wondering, how am I gonna pay this bill?
How?
I'm gonna pay this bill. I'm gonna pay this car note.
Happen so fast?
At least with car note, you know, hey, I could miss a month. But nah, man, look, I went to Retropalooza. I had a budget in mind. I had a baby budget in mind. Cause I low-key kind of winged it, and end up dipping way too much into some important funds. And did not regret not a single thing. Not a single thing. I got my Sega Saturn, Japanese Sega Saturn in there. My very first Japanese console. I do not regret nothing at all whatsoever. But just know, shout out Retropalooza. If you go to Retropalooza, you better set a budget. And you better lock your card once you spend that budget. You better pull out that exact amount of cash so you won't go over and lock your card. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say, man. That's all I gotta say. So, but yeah, great news of gaming, man. It was nice to bring back Save Point, a special episode for sure. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Yes, excited for Spyro for sure. Like AP was talking about, it's a brand new game. It's not a remake. It's not a remaster. It's not none of that. It's a brand new entry into Spyro. So that's amazing. I'm really excited for all that. What do you say, going with a budget, an hour in the budget? Is it going? I'm telling you, rent money be missing. You go to Retropalooza, rent money be gone. Like, dang, that fast too. No regrets. But you don't understand how fast money burns when you at Retropalooza. Ain't that right, man? Shout out to Clay. Shout out to Clay, man. Clay, if you watching, shout out to Clay, y'all, man. Hey, tap in with Clay. Y'all see him at any convention. I know he said he's gonna be at Classic Game Fest, San Japan, and Anime Frontier again. Shout out to Clay. That's where you get all your Japanese games. Stunlock, shout out to Stunlock, the Culture Gamer. Hey, bro, video games. Shout out to them, man. Musa, shout out to you, big dog.
Shout out to
Game Escape, shout out to you too, big dog.
Shout out to Game Escape,
man.
For sure.
Always go to y'all local mom and pop shops, support them before y'all go to these big other corporations. But that's pretty much it though, y'all. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
GG's
in the chat, man. We appreciate
let me tell y'all everything that we got going on for July. Because I don't think we got nothing else for this month, right? Nah, because Father's Day is that weekend. But we have Kawaki Con, San Antonio. We have after that DreamCon, Houston. What's after that, bro? Delta H Con, Houston, Anime Match Series, Houston. Then literally in August we go right into, and these are just some things I low-key just got confirmed within an hour before we started. Ecchi Fiesta, San Antonio. Media and panelists at Ecchi Fiesta, media and panelists at DreamCon, Delta H Con. I'm trying to get it put on for media. I did apply for a panelist. Anime Match Series, we're panelists. Waiting on them to get back with me for a media pass. Sandra Penn, no, Kwaki Khan, we're panelists. Waiting on them to get back with me for media. We'll be hosting 2 panels there on the Saturday. So it's just going down. We're gonna be busy, man. Interviews like crazy. Come out to any of the Houston events. Come do interviews with us. Debate with us.
Give us your hottest takes.
Your hottest hot take. Don't be scared. Hottest hot take.
Don't be scared.
Don't be
Let
scared.
it fly.
Don't be scared. But we appreciate y'all, man, tuning in. I know it's been a minute. Season 3 of Hot Take will start. I promise y'all. I promise y'all that. I want to do something big for our 1 year. 1 year podcast is coming up. It should be out by this weekend. Thank you, Omega. Also, the lady told me I need to hit the other person up for my media passes and talk to them about that. So I got to email them. But we also finna come on 1 year of Hot Take No Jutsu, man. It's literally been a year.
For sure.
Man.
And as you can see, he's added a new banner right behind us. Shout out to EVR1. Shout out to A Wizzle. We got a lot of merch coming, man. We have some mangas that we're dropping soon. So we're starting to count down. We're going to do a rollout. We're going to do a 10-day rollout. 10 days before we go to DreamCon. So July 1st, look out that day. We're doing a rollout where we're dropping a lot of different things. But yeah, shout out to A Wizard. We're gonna have a lot of merch to give out during DreamCon. A lot of merch, a lot of different new items that we're gonna have as we construct our stores for everyone to have. And we're just in a place where we're trying to be independent, where we can build our name, and then from that standpoint on, move forward and just create this GG community, man. Because GamerGauntlet's gonna go worldwide. This DreamCon is gonna be unforgettable. We're gonna just connect with just y'all, the audience. We're gonna connect with different content creators, different brands, different that. We're gonna put our name in the pot in every aspect of the industry to where we can continue to elevate, continue to shoot better content. We want to go on more trips. We want to do more things. My goal, I'm saying if I hit this lottery, all this, I'm taking everybody to Japan for my birthday this year, or we're just going to go there and explore and expand and experience life, man. Because that's the number one thing. We can't take nothing with us, but the life we lived, and the laughs and the smiles and all the love we gave. So
yeah, for sure.
We appreciate y'all for always tuning in, always supportive. From the bottom of our hearts, we always love y'all. We want y'all to keep getting better in whatever crafts y'all pursuing, and just continue to support, continue to spread, like, share, and subscribe. Send the link out to at least 2 to 3 different people. Repost it on your social platforms.
Mm-hmm.
But we're just really, really from the bottom of our hearts, thank you as we approach a year. James has been a catalyst of this for the last 4 years, where he's ventured off, and it's a blessing because it's like just seeing how everything moved forward. Because we're just like how we've in our DC world, they started in 2014, and where they are now with DreamCon and everything they do, we're aspiring to not just be like that, but to surpass that. So we just want to thank all y'all for all your support, constant love, and we're gonna be all right and continue to keep the train going.
For sure, man. We came a long way. We did come a long way from just being gaming to going to conventions to being vendors. Shout out to Paige if you in the stream. Shout out to Paige to being vendors. Manga Mania, man. Shout out to Paige for being vendors and really helping us put our foot in the door even more.
For sure.
Just the networking that we did while we was vendors, and then going from vendors to panelists, and now this year going from panelists to media. And a lot of conventions ask me why I haven't, and that's crazy. I really sometimes feel like I don't make an impact like what we do, but when people literally hit me up, conventions like these are conventions that I've normally host panels at. Hey, you ain't we seen your media, we approve that, but what's up with your panel? You're not gonna do a panel?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh well, no. I want us to
They
elevate.
want us to do everything, man.
Hey, dude, which is it's a lovely thing.
I
that
like
means
the
we doing.
media badge, but they like, damn, y'all still need to do a panel too. Like, yeah, we trying to
like I said, man, it's a beautiful thing because that means we doing something right.
They want us busy though. They have to start cutting their check, baby. Niggas want us doing panels. Niggas want us kissing babies, signing autographs. Like, hold on, y'all might have to
some
start
presidential stuff, huh?
Yeah, y'all might have to start goddamn me showing some love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause we got, you know what I'm saying? We turning everything up we hit though.
We are. That's
everything,
the crazy part.
Yeah.
Big Texas Comic Con. We didn't
Big
even have
Texas.
a panel, and they literally was like, "Yo, we vibe with you." They was like, "You don't have a panel or nothing here?" I'm like, "No." And they look and they was like, "Bro, you do panels everywhere." I was like, "Man, I didn't even know about y'all until like last minute."
Even when we be going to CCS Houston and
we turn up.
Retropalooza and shit.
Yeah,
like,
we turn up. We turn up. So that's just
that's what we do, man. That's what we do.
It's awesome. But I want to focus on doing a lot of media this year. I want to have the media passes under our belt.
Shit. I like that media shit.
You know, so that's what I really want to focus on. So don't worry, yes, I will still submit panels, but I tell y'all every time y'all ask me, hey, we see your media, we got you covered. Can you do a panel? We got you. Just make sure we cover the media first, and then give me the panels, so we can shut it down both ways. Because the following year, the goal is for all of us to go to the conventions for panel, media, and content creators. So that's the goal for following year. Also, Streaming University. Have you seen my little short video? I would really appreciate if y'all definitely share it. Y'all have been showing a lot of love, especially on Instagram. Y'all been sharing it like crazy, reposting it, and even commenting saying that y'all really would like to see us there at Streaming University. So definitely, I appreciate y'all for that. Keep resharing it, keep reposting it, keep tagging, Streaming You, Kyle, anybody else. Cause if we go to Streaming You, that's a wrap. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, Zam's gonna fulfill his detention. He's gonna hold on to his detention of the year belt. Kai throwing that nigga straight into in-school suspension.
We're gonna bring it back, huh? We're gonna take it back.
Sack back.
I ain't gonna lie, that'll be probably one of the coldest concerts because you're gonna be in there with Adrian Broner and all them. Y'all gonna be freestyling, beating on the desk, throwing paper balls.
Hey, we'll be lit in the mud. I will cosplay every day.
Roasting funny
every day. I will cosplay every day.
I'm gonna just be chilling with Duke Dennis, man.
Nah.
I'm gonna be like, hey, man, you already know why I'm here.
I'm gonna have to catch y'all when I sneak out of ISS, man. I'm gonna sneak out that bitch. I'm gonna have to catch y'all when I sneak out, man.
Yeah, I saw that. No Unicon this year. Actually, honestly, listen, that's really good for them. Because I do feel like they need to definitely reset after last year of how chaotic it was for panelists and special guests last year. I know they said they're going to Houston now, which literally means there's no more anime conventions in Galveston.
That signs for PowerCon to step up.
So,
PowerCon, stay tuned.
Something might be happening soon, man.
Stay tuned. In the words of Shazam, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
We got the best product for the lowest. Jokes. It ain't for the low. It ain't cheap, man.
Ain't cheap, man. Ain't cheap.
They're throwing you straight with doing.
We gotta show the island some love, man. So
show the island some love, man. Come on, man.
But we appreciate y'all once again, man. Y'all go give them a follow, Blue Soul University, and then tell them your Twitch
P Money 2900.
Say it one more time. Say that shit fast in the motherfucker. I didn't even catch that.
P Money 2900.
P Money 29. And also, it's in the chat as well.
For sure.
So I put it in the chat so y'all can go ahead and get it.
Absolutely.
But y'all go follow the homies. Y'all saw they talking about the new venue. Honestly, we'll see what they do. Once again, hopefully they learn from their mistakes of last year, and that's why they're really taking this year off to really be more organized. I feel like last year they just was like, oh snap, we forgot we supposed to do OnlyCon. Let's throw this together last minute. Definitely how I feel. But all right, my gauntlets, I will catch y'all tomorrow. I am streaming tomorrow. We shall finish. We should be able to finish. Let me say should be able to finish. Spider-Man, the video game, the movie, 2002 OG Spider-Man. We got pretty far. Monday, Tuesday was Mouse PI. Today, podcast. Tomorrow, we're going to get right back into Spider-Man. I want to beat all 3 Spider-Man. Story mode, main mission. I don't care about all the side mission stuff. I just want to beat the main story within the summertime. So, once we finish this one, we're going to go on to number 2. I am going to make a video because I have number 1 on the GameCube and I can't stand it. I hate it. Hate is a strong word for me. But I do. It's so wonky. It's so wonky on the GameCube. It's so wonky, bro.
For sure.
It's so wonky. I died a lot of times because of just the camera movements and the controller settings, and yeah, that mode was so wonky. Hella wonky. Friday. Demo Friday, by the way. So every Friday, I'm going to be streaming a demo. So we're going to do Demo Friday. I'm going to stream 1 demo. So I'm going to put a poll out. Y'all tell me which demo y'all want me to stream. They got this cool little horror looking demo. The Sword Art Online game. Actually, I might just do that for this Friday to open up Demo Friday. And then random streams. Y'all might catch me and Zam on that GTA. I think it's time for me to finally stream GTA.
Man, get into it.
I think it's finally time, man. But that's about it, man. I appreciate all y'all once again, man. Y'all go give everybody on the GamerGauntlet a follow. Y'all go give them a follow. Blue Soul, P Money 2900, right, on Twitch.
Yeah.
Like I said, the links are in the comment section as well. I appreciate every last one of y'all, man. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. GG's in the chat. GG's in the chat.
For sure, GG's in the chat.
GG's.
Thank y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
And hit that notification bell.
Yes, sir.
Mute that mic.